Sky All-Star Angel Reese boarded a private jet, my goodness, for a postseason trip hours after missing Chicago's 91-86 season finale loss to the Liberty on Thursday night, as seen in a video on her TikTok page. Reese, who missed the Sky's final 3 games of the season due to a lingering back injury, in quotes, posted a TikTok video of her and her friend embarking on a getaway amid the star forward's strained relationship with the team.
The WNBA has experienced a narrative twist that no one anticipated. After sitting out due to an injury, Angel Reese turned around and started dancing as if she were trying out for Dancing with the Stars. Fans are in disbelief. The league is unsure if this is rehearsal or rehabilitation, and teammates are perplexed. Naturally, the similarities to Caitlin Clark won't end because nobody anticipates a full-fledged TikTok performance while you're sidelined. Let's dissect this circus.
What's your whole thoughts on this Angel Reese situation, calling out her teammates, team suspending her, and now there's potential rumors that she may get traded?
Her expressing that the team needs to get better. What main players never said that before? We need to get good players and we need to go get great players. That is normal. And the fact that you are open to listen to trades, your team is done. That woman would not want to be there no more. And I can tell you right now, the other center that is friends with her, she's gonna want out.
Whole new level of sports humor has been uncovered by Angel Reese. I'm too hurt to play hoops, but I'm not hurt enough to perform a TikTok act. Put away the game tape, ignore conditioning, ignore strategy. Nothing screams severe back pain like bending, twisting, and throwing it back for your fans. Thus, it appears that posting dance videos is the new WNBA recovery method. The league is in disarray. Fans are furious. Additionally, it appears as though the Chicago Sky was recently tricked on national television.
Well, and we all know she wants the hell out of Chicago, I guess, after drowning her teammates publicly. It's weird. You want out, but you're the one that actually did it. Maybe she did it to find her way out of town. Maybe that was the master plan. But this hurt back is been, of course, under some scrutiny. Some people have questioned the hurt back. As to maybe the back's just not that hurt at all. She just didn't want to play. She tapped out. She quit. However you want to word it.
This is how it is set up. The Chicago season is coming to an end. The last game in the Sky is skipped by Angel Reese. The stated justification is a persistent back injury that is intended to prevent you from running, boxing, or playing in the paint. Coaches nodded, fans sighed, and everyone thought she would be sitting on the sidelines in sweatpants, drinking water, and grimacing in agony. However, no. A few hours later, Angel posts a TikTok of herself dancing, bending down, and demonstrating her sudden flexibility by joining CIR Dussel on a plane.
There are two. There is Angel Reese Jr., the pretend basketball player, and there is Angel Reese Sr., better known as Mama Reese, the professional clapping back at the haters. There is no denying the fact that Angel Reese on the court is a stat machine. Fantasy nerds like Mina Kimes, people who live in the world of make-believe, they love Angel Reese.
The internet went nuclear, of course. Fans shredded her instead of just giving her a sidelong glance. Drama queen, phony, and self-centered. Because of her shooting slumps, others got inventive and dubbed her Brick Queen. Others suggested she give up basketball entirely and focus only on being a TikTok celebrity. Then there are the comedians who made jokes about how her skill set would be ideal for Subway's hiring. Her skill has always been laying bricks. It was cruel.
And second, she already threatened to leave, and in that same interview, she basically put the team on notice because she said, I quote, "I'd like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to make a move in a different direction and do what's best for me." That's not a hint. That's a warning shot. She told the front office straight up, build a winning team or I'm out. I'm out. And when you put that statement next to her refusing to play, it looks like she's escalating. And the interview was step one. This walkout, this is step two, a power play to make things so messy that they have no choice but to trade her. And finally, just look at the injury story itself.
To be honest, Angel prepared herself for it. Oh, you can't claim that you're too injured to perform and then flaunt your dance abilities like you're trying out for a music video. It's not simply poor optics. It's a masterclass on how to ruin your own reputation. Here's the worst part. If you followed her career, this wouldn't even be shocking. Since the beginning, drama has accompanied Angel Reese like a bug buzzing in your ear. She moved out of Maryland because her teammates didn't get along with her, caused havoc at LSU with constant public arguments, then attacked her own squad when things didn't work out. Every time, the same playbook is used. Not only is it awkward for Angel, even after doing body checks, elbows to the face, and shvees that would make hockey players envious, Caitlin Clark still puts them on the next night. No excuses, no breaks, and no bench dancing vids. On live television, the girl is folded in half and appears as if nothing had happened.
Wait, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here, y'all. This is crazy. This is why this thing took a left turn out of nowhere. I have not, bro. This is supposed to be a professional league. Angel Reese, you telling me you refuse to go in the game for the Chicago Sky because they suspended you for 1/2? This is crazy, y'all.
When fans notice that, they say, yeah, that's a competitor. They believe it's a clown act when they observe Angel Reese dancing on TikTok while missing games. Angel's supporters love to brag about her youth, talent, and upside, which is where it hurts. However, Caitlin is also young. Aaliyah, Boston is a youthful city. Almost every member of the Fever roster is young. Being young does not justify immaturity. It's an exam. Some people step up to the plate. Others fail due to the strain of developing their own brands, and at the moment, it appears that seeking clout is more important to Angel than chasing rebounds. Consider it. Fans will still appreciate Caitlin Clark even if she went 0 for 15 in a game because they know she's giving it her all. Consider yourself one of her teammates. When you unlock your phone later, you see her star forward dancing like she just won the lottery as you're out there getting smoked by the Liberty and dragging your aching bodies up and down the court. Your eyes would become trapped if you rolled them so vigorously. How can you put your trust in someone like that? How do you put in your best effort for a teammate who obviously isn't doing the same for you? Even the supporters are worn out. The general manager seems to have moved on.
Itself, yeah, the back injury is real and documented, but the coach said she reported the pain before the game. So if she was hurt enough to maybe not play at all, why was the plan all along for her to play the second half? Why wasn't she on the injury report to begin with? The story don't add up. The fact that the injury was announced right when her suspension ended is what nobody can get over. And it feels like a flare-up and more like a convenient excuse. And this is just wild to me. So what do you think? Was this a real injury with the worst timing ever? Or was this a calculated move by a superstar who's fed up and wants out?
An Angel. It appears that she has no desire to be in Chicago. She publicly disparaged the team, spread rumors that she wanted to go, and now she's using the injury, but not injury card, as though she's planning her own departure. Perhaps this was always the intention. Play just enough to attract attention, then cause mayhem until she gets a deal. Here's the issue, though. As they observe this spectacle, other teams ask themselves, do we really want that headache in our locker room? Drama is different from talent. The commissioner should be saying, hang on, you can't sit out for injury, and then broadcast your full body workout on TikTok. However, the reality is that the league enjoys drama. Engagement is brought by Angel Reese. She follows trends. She starts conversations. And it's priceless in a league that is still vying for popularity. Thus, rather than holding her responsible, they subtly support it. Here's the risk, though. There is an expiration date for attention without production. Fans become weary of gimmicks. They begin to demand outcomes. Additionally, if there are no results, the focus quickly deteriorates. That's how you become less of a star and more of a sideshow.
Angel Reese, was suspended for the first half of today's game versus the Las Vegas Aces. She told them, I don't care if y'all suspend me, I ain't playing anyway. My back hurt. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy work, Angel. That's crazy work, Angel. I cannot believe she just pulled the wool over their eyes like this. They thought that they was punishing her, and the whole time she knew, y'all can't punish me. I'ma say my back hurt. I'm not gonna play anyway. This season is over.
Let's take a closer look. Angel Reese has some talent. Not at all. She is tall, agile, and when she is locked in, a rebounding machine. She is equipped with the means to rule. However, talent is wasted if it lacks discipline. Everyone is gifted at the professional level. Professionalism makes a difference. And at the moment, Angel is utterly failing that test. Rather than rehabilitating and honing her skills during the off-season, she is employing TikTok routines to develop her brand. She is giving naysayers ammunition on social media rather than disproving them in court. Under the appearance of self-promotion, it is self-sabotage. The internet as well. Yes, the internet had a blast. The remarks were self-written. She is being ridiculed by fans as a TikTok influencer rather than a basketball player. She doesn't have to become well-known. Her game has made her viral. Every time she's on the court, the timeline is overflowing with highlights, ticket sales, and viewership. Instead of following trends, she is using hooping to develop the WNBA. The remark, she's no Caitlin Clark, hurts so much because of this. It's true that Caitlin doesn't require a TikTok. Caitlin merely engages in play. Angel, she only creates waves when she's stirring up trouble off the court.
There we go. Okay. So let me stop this. This is Angel right there. This is the friend in the back. And Angel's doing all kinds of hunching and whatever. Got her back in the air, dancing around. Yeah, I've got the... Okay, there's some more dancing. I've got it muted because I don't want to get a copyright on some bullshit song. But there she is, just hours after missing said game with a, quote, bad back.
It's similar to day and night. Because she gives it her all, one player is respected even when she loses. Even when they win, the other is made fun of since the drama overshadows the box score. That's professional suicide, not just a lousy look. This is the depressing part. Angel Reese doesn't even appear to be aware of the harm she is causing to her reputation. She erodes the esteem she could be gaining each time she chooses fog over commitment. Supporters are not blind. They distinguish between athletes who are passionate about the game and those who are more interested in attention. The internet never forgets. And Angel will cling to this moment like glue. In the grand scheme of things, this is who find it difficult to take the league seriously. The entire situation appears insincere when professionalism is negotiable and accountability is optional. For the players who genuinely work hard every night, that is unjust. Players that give their all for their teams yet lack Angel's spotlight. Players that are unable to skip games and maintain their reputation.
Featuring Angel Reese, my favorite person to talk about other than Caitlin Clark. Let's start with, can we pull up the quotes that she gave to the Chicago Tribune that started all this mess? I've been telling you all that Angel Reese wants out of Chicago. She's a front runner. She's going to, I said this very early in this season, she's going to be looking to exit the Chicago sky. The going has gotten tough. And when the going gets tough, Angel Reese gets going, just ask Maryland.
Here's what makes all of this humorous. Angel Reese most likely believes she is in charge of the story. Posting that TikTok was, in her opinion, a flex, a power play, and a way to say, look at me. I'm alright. I can't be held down by you. However, it didn't land that way. In reality, spectators witnessed a player who was overly preoccupied with her phone camera and underinvesting in her squad. Strength wasn't screamed. Tone deaf, it yelled, I care more about going viral than about winning. Fans aren't stupid either. They are able to detect the difference via smell. When someone's priorities are out of balance, they may detect it. They consider Caitlyn, who has sustained more hits than a wide receiver in the NFL, and she's still wearing a suit. She is not a bench warmer. She is not a role player who is barely hanging on to a spot on the team. She is a real powerhouse for rebounding. She has the size, athleticism, and innate talent to rule the paint. However, she is undermining herself rather than taking advantage of that. She is giving fodder to her detractors. Furthermore, it is quite impossible to win back the respect of fans after they have lost it.
Yo, when are we gonna, get this girl Angel Reese out the league? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm all for women, but she is ass. It's bad, my nigga. It's bad. Bro, there's no way you're this bad. There's literally no way. What did they saw in you that they turned you to a W? What the Angel?
Because there is more than one error here. There is a pattern. Her attitude was intolerable to her teammates at Maryland. Drama followed her at LSU like unclean glitter. She had already been benched in Chicago due to her negative behavior. That term explains it all on its own. The majority of newcomers struggle to fit in. Angel battled to demonstrate that she could divert attention more quickly than anybody else. She is unaware that she is turning into a reality TV star in the WNBA. Her game isn't drawing many viewers. They're paying attention to the train accident. In the meantime, Caitlin Clark is living under Angel's shadow. Every poor decision Angel makes just serves to improve Caitlin's image. Caitlin doesn't even need to speak. The video on TikTok is immortalized. Every time she discusses the possibility of future harm, someone will bring it up. Every time she attempts to defend herself, someone will respond, "Yeah, but remember when you were too hurt to play and still dance like you were in a Drake video?" Something like that follows you around forever. It's more than just an ugly appearance. The stain is irreversible.
36, and Angel Reese basically said, hey, look, we can't count on her next year. At her age, coming off that injury, we need someone younger who's ready to win right now, something like that. She just drove a bus over this Vandersloot. Well, people in Chicago, her teammates, read the quotes, saw the newspaper article, and were very upset. And they had a meeting yesterday where Angel Reese had to apologize and start backpedaling. And then I think this is from Front Office Sports reporting about Angel Reese and the reaction and the fallout in Chicago.
The timing is what makes it worse. Chicago lost faith in addition to losing games. Players show their abilities throughout the last stretch of the season. It occurs when individuals struggle through agony, gut it out, and end up on the ground. You get respect in the league in this way. Angel made the opposite decision. She opted for the tap-out and post-content method. You can bet that her teammates felt deceived when they saw that. Someone who deserts the battle for influence is not someone you can fight in the trenches with. Here's the harsh reality. GMs and coaches saw this material. They do more than just analyze statistics. Caitlin is fouled more frequently than any player in the league and never voiced complaints. After taking a game off, Angel performs a dance routine to make fun of people. While one strengthens the league, the other casts it in a lighthearted light. The WNBA is unable to pay for this. In a congested sporting environment, they are vying for credibility. Every action counts. Every plot point is enlarged. Additionally, it hinders everyone else's efforts to make the league relevant when one of your stars is laughing while her team is losing.
Angel Reese is the worst player in the WNBA? Hey, coming from an LSU fan, she won a natty for us. But now she's just all bark, no bite. So what happened? Here's my breakdown on why I think she's struggling. 1, maybe I think the game's just too fast and physical from the college game. 2, maybe she's spending too much time on the internet instead of on the court. 3, obviously she has Caitlin Clark on her mind. At the end of the day, I think the media is just putting too much pressure on her that she can't perform at her best. Angel Reese, just make us Tiger fans proud. Just do better.
Caitlin Clark is leading the charge and demonstrating to the world that women's basketball can be challenging, thrilling, and competitive. Then, by acting as though it's all a game, Angel Reese is out there proving naysayers correct. For the brand, it is disastrous. The unfortunate thing is that Angel doesn't even appear to be aware of it. Convinced that she is untouchable, she is laughing, grinning, and living it up on private jets. Here's the harsh truth, though. You can't win a title by using TikTok. You can't dance your way into respect. At some point, you have to produce. Teammates will soon stop caring. And after that, Angel Reese will still have a fan base, but no brand, no banners, no credibility, and no heritage. In the meantime, Caitlin Clark will continue to build, highlight by highlight, brick by brick, until her name is permanently etched in the sport. The true difference is that history is being created by one player. Creating hashtags is the other. And the truth will be clear when the dust settles. Angel Reese is more than simply Caitlin Clark. She's not even near. And she won't unless something drastically changes.